Hello. My name's Forrest Gump. My mom always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
No, life is not like a box of chocolates. It's more like biting into a jalapeno pepper, because what you do today might burn your ass tomorrow.
There to kind of ostensibly disagree without the facts.
Oh, Jesus!
Get it. I totally understand why this meeting is so important. I'll bring up everything we talked about, don't worry. I'll let you know what everyone thinks. Sounds good. Talk to you later. Unknown caller. Great. Have to leave a message. Sorry I'm late, folks. Traffic. It happens. Good to see you. How's everybody? Good to see you. Good to see you. Let's get started. We'll make progress on it, that's all I can say. Good meeting, everyone.
Hi Terry, my name's Sam Quinn. I'm the casting director for the upcoming Presbyterian commercial. And I was just calling, I sent an email as well, but I'm calling because the director and the producer wants to hire you, want to work with you in this commercial.
Hello.
Hi Sam, this is Terry Barker. I just received your voicemail regarding the TV commercial for Presbyterian Hospital. Yes, I'm very interested. Sounds like a lot of fun, actually. Excellent. Okay. I'm sure my wife would be interested if that's an option. It is? Perfect. I'll let her know. The location for the Presbyterian commercial shoot was here at Russ Hospital in Rio Rancho, and when we arrived, of course, they sent us straight over to costume and hair and makeup so they could do all the stuff that they do. And then right after that, we met with the director who gave us a neat little rundown on what the whole day consisted of. And then boom, we were off to the set. There were 7 of us that they brought in for the commercial shoot, and the photographer was really a nice guy, and he took about 20 photos of each of us before sending us back to the holding area. And I have to admit, man, I was drooling with jealousy as he took out a brand new Nikon Z9 to take our photos. Wow, that's gonna be my next camera. Every 10 minutes or so, the director and the producer would come out and they'd take a look around and see which one they want to bring in to be filmed next for the commercial. Well, as we all know, Penny is 10 times better looking than I am. Okay, 100 times better looking than I am. So of course, the director picked her right away. One by one, the producer and the director would come out and take a look around and they'd pick one of us sitting here to be taken in to be filmed for the commercial. Except me. Aww. They never picked me to go in to be filmed for the individual commercial. Dirty, rotten son of a friggin' mother frickin' barbin'. The commercials they shot Dave for Presbyterian were awesome. The biggest question everybody has is, when do the commercials come out? Well, we don't know. They never tell us. The advertising company is responsible for determining when the air date of the commercials is. So we just kind of keep an eye out for everything and hope we see them. One day, out of the blue, Penny gets a call from her cousin Rita, and Rita says, "Penny, I just saw you on the front page of the Albuquerque Journal." A few days later, she receives a call from Ellis, a woman she worked with on an advertisement for the Women's Specialty Hospital Group, and she says, "Penny, our photo, it's up on a giant billboard in Wyoming." Come to find out, it's on billboards all over the city. And then a week later, her friend Judy called and said, "Penny, I just saw you on the front page of the Journal." Again. On top of that, several people texted her about a Presbyterian flyer they received in the mail with her picture on the front of it. We found out later that Presbyterian had mailed out over 200,000 of those flyers all over the state. She was giddy with excitement. Then another call comes in and says, "Penny, I just saw you in a Presbyterian commercial on Channel 7. You looked awesome." I'm a little confused. You see, I'm the one who got the call from the casting director saying the producer and the director picked me for this advertising campaign. But am I on the front page of the Albuquerque Journal? No. Am I on the billboard all over town? No. Was my picture on the mailer mailed to 200,000 customers all around the state? No. Am I featured in the Presbyterian commercial at all? No, of course not. I'd rather be playing golf anyway.
Hell yeah! That's what I'm talking about.
Let's see now. Penny's been in how many movies? Let's see. Miss You, Love You, starring Allison Janney. The movie Eddington, starring Joaquin Phoenix and Emma Stone. Let's see. Ransom Canyon, starring Josh Duhamel. The Cleaning Lady with, what's her name, Elodie Young. The soon-to-be-released Netflix, I think it's Netflix, series called Waikaro, and they're going to be naming it something else, starring Rhea Seehorn, and of course directed by Vince Gilligan, you know, the guy who did Breaking Bad. She was also in the big screen movie called The Lost Bus with Matthew McConaughey and America Ferrera. And now the new Netflix series, The Burrows, which stars Gina Davis and Alfre Woodward.
I love Alfre Woodward.
And she was especially excited about being that one because Gina Davis and Alfre Woodward are two of her favorite actresses, and the director made her day when he set her right there, right next to Alfre Woodward and right in front of Gina Davis in this crazy screaming scene. That is going to be an interesting series. Now I got to be honest with you, I don't enjoy being on set that much at all. There's just too much sitting around. I mean, you could be standing around and sitting around for hours while the crew makes camera changes here and scene changes here. And I hate sitting around doing nothing. Everybody knows that. Another thing I dislike about the movie business is everything is so hush-hush. You would be amazed at all the things you can't do while on set. What fun is that? The list of do's and don'ts is a mile long. I mean, it's crazy. And then you got to sign your life away saying that you won't break any of the rules. For example, you're not allowed to divulge anything about the film or the movie before it's released to anyone, especially on social media. You can't take pictures on the set. You can't talk to principal actors unless they talk to you first. You can't take pictures of the cast or the crew. Heck, you can't even take pictures of the wardrobes that's hanging on the racks or any of the props that are sitting on a table. And what's that look for? I would never break any of those rules. But the most important rule of all when you're on set is no cell phones. Cell phones are not allowed on set, period. Okay, so I'm guilty of breaking that.
Oh my god.
Actually, I'm guilty of breaking all the rules I just mentioned.
We interrupt this broadcast to bring you some breaking news.
I finally got a speaking part in a movie. I received a nice email from a young film director the other day who had seen several of my YouTube videos, and she said, "Hey, I'm directing a new movie called Cats and Coloring Pages, and I'd like you to be in it. Would you be interested?" Of course I was interested. There was even a speaking part for Penny. Penny and I were in two major scenes, the funeral scene and the after dinner party scene. And even though we had several speaking lines, we were definitely secondary actors. The main actors were an inquisitive 7-year-old little girl, her mother, her father, several dead ants, and a cat. I only screwed up my lines once.
That'll be the day.
Okay, twice.
Try again.
Okay, 3 times. But I didn't do anything wrong or anything stupid.
You wish.
Hey, it's not my fault they had to reshoot a couple of scenes. What can I say? I got the giggles. Can't wait to see it come out on the big screen. I would still rather be golfing. More exciting news! Our bright, talented, and beautiful daughter-in-law, Sarah, as well as our equally amazing grandson, Austin, are in the fast-action catastrophe movie, The Lost Bus.
22 kids on that bus. I gotta get them to their parents.
Sarah was given the speaking role of a disaster relief coordinator and had a wonderful close-up dialogue with Matthew McConaughey. In Austin, he was both a stand-in for one of the main characters and also a student in many of the dramatic fiery bus scenes. This is an intense movie that you will love.
Bullshit. Okay.
That wasn't in there.
I know it.
Do it. Let's go.